China is actively seeking to lead in setting technical standards across a range of emerging industries, from ultra-high voltage (UHV) transmission to artificial intelligence. Developing homegrown standards and internationalizing them can enable Chinese companies to increase their market share, even dominance, globally. China's highly strategic approach to standardization, including seeking greater discursive power in relevant international organizations, reflects an understanding of the competitive advantage that influence in this domain can confer. The Standardization Administration of China plans to issue the China Standards 2035 to promote Chinese technical standards across a range of industries. In its quest for 5G dominance, Beijing is actively engaged at this intersection of the abstruse and the geopolitical. It views the nascent and emerging technical standards and new technologies as a golden opportunity that Chinese national champions are poised to take advantage of, including through their promotion of a new digital Silk Road. China is positioning itself at the forefront of 5G, recognizing that fifth-generation mobile communications will be a vital information expressway that can enhance national competitiveness. 5G promises much higher speeds, greater capacity and lower latency. Such next-generation connectivity will enable the deployment of Internet of Things (IoT) and AI technologies, including self-driving cars and smart cities. 5G is seen as critical to the growth of China's vibrant digital economy, not to mention its national ambitions in AI. Beijing's AI plans include a focus on 5G and the improved low-latency, high-throughput transmission capabilities that these technologies will deliver. Anticipating its economic benefits, China has taken a proactive approach to testing and commercializing 5G, and is on track to start rolling the technology out in 2019. China's 5G industry is expected to be worth 1.15 trillion yen, $180.5 billion by 2026. China wants to actively shape new standards for 5G, thus ensuring its centrality in designing this new ecosystem. In 2012, the International Telecommunications Union started a program to define the future landscape for international mobile telecommunication (IMT) systems, aiming for 2020 and beyond. China's Ministry of Industry and Information Technology (MIIT), National Development and Reform Commission and Ministry of Science and Technology then jointly established China's IMT 2020 5G Promotion Group in February 2013. Its members include the China Academy of Information and Communications Technology, which is directly under MIIT, and major players like ZTE, Huawei and Dating. The group's intent is to organize and coordinate Chinese participants in the process of standard setting, while supporting the implementation of a major national project on 5G. At this point, 5G is still taking shape, based on a complex and rather obscure process of standards setting, convened by the Third Generation Partnership Project 3GPP, a collaboration among groups of national telecommunications standards associations. The China Communication Standards Association, established by MIIT, is a partner to 3GPP, and acts in accordance with guidance and supervision from MIIT. At 3GPP, representatives from Chinese companies and institutions reportedly have 10 of 57 chair and vice chair positions, including representation on key decision-making institutions. For instance, Wang Zhijian, deputy head of the China Academy of Information and Communications Technology, a think tank under the aegis of MIIT, serves as the vice chair of a technical specification working group. In 5G, China's commercial and geopolitical objectives are closely aligned. China's One Belt, One Road strategy reflects the grand scope and scale of Beijing's ambitions to leverage Eurasian integration and engagement to advance national interests on a global stage, reshaping the current regional order in the process. Beyond its signature infrastructure projects, the concept of the digital Silk Road has emerged as a key aspect of this strategy, particularly as China makes its major play to become the world leader in 5G and to shape the 5G standardization process. As national champions, such as Huawei, emerge as central players in 5G standardization and commercialization, their going out to pursue ventures and partnerships worldwide will advance this agenda. Huawei has become a self-described key architect and contributor to 5G standards, standing out for its level of participation on these issues. However, its engagement in 3GPP has been criticized at times for flooding the process. In particular, Huawei has trialed and backed a polar code standard, a particular approach to encoding data for 5G control channels. Although the standards process is intended to be collaborative and technocratic, its outcome is starting to be perceived in China as a matter of national significance. Strikingly, when Chinese tech company Lenovo voted for a standard developed by the American company Qualcomm, rather than a Huawei alternative, the incident provoked an outcry online, with Chinese netizens condemning the company as a traitor. In response, Lenovo's founder released a public statement on the topic to defend the company's brand and honor, in which he highlighted Lenovo's support of polar code in the second round of voting. The leadership of Chinese companies in deploying 5G technologies worldwide will support and enable the creation of the Digital Silk Road, which will also be leveraged to promote preferred indigenous standards. In the process, Huawei is partnering closely with Europe, including on issues of standardization. Notably, the Standardization Administration of China has released the Standards China Unicom Joint Construction One Belt, One Road Action Plan 2018-2020, which calls for promoting the implementation of national standards for 5G and smart cities in One Belt, One Road countries, while supporting the expansion of the infrastructure of China Unicom, a state-owned telecommunications operator that has emerged as a major player in 5G, including partnering with Huawei. As a 5G pioneer, ZTE has also committed to supporting the development of the Digital Silk Road, including by leveraging its 5G trials and partnerships in Europe and the Asia-Pacific. China's promotion of the Digital Silk Road, and particularly the deployment of 5G infrastructure, is often greeted with enthusiasm. But it's also provoking intense controversy. The construction of this new critical infrastructure by a Chinese national champion that could be required by law, or co-opted beyond law, to support and participate in Chinese intelligence raises concerns about the implications for China's future espionage capabilities, while also creating leverage that could be exercised for coercive purposes. While there are reasons to welcome the potential benefits of China's leadership in 5G, this global agenda also raises real questions of risk. Could Chinese 5G infrastructure prove to be a gift horse, or a Trojan horse?